Welcome to my top 10 list of Sonic the Hedgehog video games, and in this little list I got here, I'll show you all of my favorite top 10 games in the Sonic franchise. And there may be spoilers, I don't exactly know, and another warning, this is my list, so if you don't like it, I don't care. You can just go find another video. You know, you can check out some of the other ones on my channel instead. But yeah, with that, here's my top 10. Number 10 is Sonic 4 Episode 2. And I might get a lot of hate for this, but I actually enjoyed playing this game. You know, it isn't that bad. Like, it works. The game works, and you know, it's simple, it's fun. Sonic 4 Episode 1 sucks. We don't talk about that game. Sonic 4 Episode 2 is actually a really fun game, and you should try it out. I wouldn't recommend buying it, but you should try it. Number 9 is Sonic Colors for the DS, and this is a game made by Dimps in their Rush trilogy, as I like to call it. And this is another, of the Rush games, and it's really fun to play because, well, it takes from the Rush games, but you also have the Wisps, and some of them are actually pretty good to use. And the bosses in this game are pretty fun. You know, you can, use the Wisps really, and you can go kind of fast in this game using a whole bunch of speedrun tricks with Wisps, so that's why I like this game. Number 8, we have Sonic Advance 2 for the Game Boy Advance, and boy, this game gives me some memories. I really enjoy this game. This is probably, I like this a lot more than Advance 1, and a little bit more than Advance 3, because after playing Advance 3, I was just like, because at first, Advance 3 was my favorite, then I played it again, I was like, oh, Advance 2. Advance 2 feels the best out of all the Advance trilogy, so that's why I have it on my spot, right here. Number 7 is Sonic Rush for the DS, and man, I love this game. It's basically Sonic Advance, but you have the boost. And this is the game that started the whole Rush trilogy. And not only that, but you can also play as the new character, Blaze, who is a cat thing, and she plays okay. You know, she can hover, which is broken, but yeah, she's really fun to play. The whole game is just right above Advance 2, because you can boost and tricks and all that, and it's just good. Number 6 is Sonic Colors for the Wii, and this game is pretty fun. Taking after Sonic Unleashed for the Xbox 360 and PS3 and all that. And basically there's the boost style gameplay, and there's no Werehog. And the Werehog is completely gone. There's no other different kinds of gameplay. You're just playing as Sonic, doing his thing, running as fast as possible, and just using those Wisps. And the game works and it's fun. Alright, for number 5 we have Sonic Generations, and this is probably like my favorite 3D, well, out of the Boost trilogy. That basically, not only can you have that Unleashed style gameplay, but you also have the classic Sonic, which really is fun to play with, because his spin dash is overpowered. You go really flying, and then like the story, even though the story sucks, the game looks really good. And there's on the PC version, there's tons of mods to play with, and the modding community is really cool. So check it out. Number 4 is Sonic Heroes, my favorite game on the GameCube, and this is a game that kind of happened after the Adventure series, and this is 3D and has this cool switching mechanic where you can switch between characters, the power, the flying, and the speed. Each of them have their own kind of abilities, obviously, and it's a really fun game. It's got a nice cheesy story, you know, nothing too extraordinary. The gameplay is fantastic, and it looks good for a GameCube game, even though the models are pretty shiny. Number 3 is Sonic Adventure, and what has not been said about this game? This is the game that started off Sonic's 3D, and man, they did a pretty good job. The music is great, alright? They got Crush 40, you know, I love Crush 40, and they have Sonic, whose spin dash is great too. And you can also play as 7 other characters, or 6 other characters? 6 other characters. And they got Sonic, Amy, Cream, Big. Wait, I didn't mean Cream. Cream's not in here. I don't care about listing off the characters. But yeah, this is 3D now. You know, they can do a lot more stuff, and they did do a lot more stuff. This game has a story. You know, even though it not be the best of all stories, it's a great story. You know, even though one of the characters to play with, Big, is not very fun to play with, Big, and not very interesting, still the other characters still feel really fun to play with, and it's a great game to be getting. Sonic Adventure 2, and you think that most sequels are never better than the original, but this one just happens to be. Alright? They got rid of all the annoying stuff from Adventure 1, like Amy and Big. And so basically we have these three styles. We have Sonic with the speed, we got Knuckles with the gem hunting. I mean, did I say gem? I mean emerald hunting. And then we have Tails, who for some reason is in a mech. I don't know. But yeah, he's in the mech now. And not only can you play as those three, you can also play as their like evil equivalents. You know, got Shadow, Dr. Eggman, and Rouge. Yeah, you can play as Dr. Eggman. And whew, the gameplay is a good thing. But not only the gameplay, the music is a good thing. And for a Dreamcast game back then, it looked pretty good. So if you're gonna get this game, what I recommend, to be honest, like if you have Xbox or PSN, go get it on there, or PC, get it on there, Steam, get it now. Number 1, you already know what it is. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, for the Genesis. This is my favorite game of all time, first game I ever played, so I'm really biased towards it, you know? But the game still holds up really well, alright? You got your standard 2D platformer, but it's a Sonic game, and of course it means it's gonna be good. So basically we have the gameplay, you know, it's pretty the same as Sonic 2, but we also have the Insta Shield, which we can, I'm not gonna ramble on because I have a review on this, you can go check that out. But yeah, the music in this game, top notch, you know, that Michael Jackson in the background somewhere. Yeah, you just know it's a good game. I don't know why I have it on my favorite, but it's just, I love it, and it's just my favorite game. I can't even talk about it without rambling on, but it's my favorite game. It's got good music, got good boss battles, you gotta play the game, it's really fun. Get a friend. So that's the end of my top 10 list. I'd like to thank you for watching. I basically ad-libbed this entire thing, as you could really tell with Sonic 3 and Knuckles when I started rambling on. But yeah, this is my top 10. Doesn't really make much sense. Sonic 3 and Knuckles probably wouldn't be number 1, honestly, but I still love it that much. And yeah, that's all I can really say for now. So if you like this video, give it a like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and if you think that I should do another top 10, leave a comment down below of what I should do. So yeah, see you next top 10. Wink.